However, finally, Honorable Bryan Acheampong, our MP for Abetifi constituency on the ticket of NPP, has received a response from NDC. Now, a few days ago, Bryan Acheampong out say, should NDC win the 2024 election, NPP wouldn't hand over power to them. Now, Asano Okaine receive a lot of backlash from a lot of Ghanaians. Now, for the benefit of the doubt, here ain't me and share sa video no. Moment ko share ye ba ye beto amuso.
The party no ya buying to renchem kakra beto ye wakwan mu. Ukraine, Russia, war, COVID. Am I entutu ye den ekọ from Amba opposition ehun ni saadinti no ama omo ahode yeden ekosoro and saying esan say ye possible ntino abiding shishaye egukwan mu dollar every 17 aba 10 petrol every 17 aba 9 and never ni na ekofam economy no epeja de ho it is possible it is possible it is possible no that time no na beto aba I mean she for my boy she is in region boy every June July this year I am a for aba be so ya sene ye tutu ye akoye am economy na peja ye tutu ye akoye ama dollar na peja ye tutu ye akoye ama efumu ya me ye tutu ye akoye ama benro channel na so NDC ebegu na say what do your margin say? What did the hura patapa? Any person say we never be 2024 now. The veterans say we have the band. The veterans say we have the band. We have the band. Say about NPP party here about band we. See about the platform so near the power am NDC. Esida.
In response, no, Honorable Joseph Yamin, former Deputy Minister for Youth, Sports and Culture under the ticket of National Democratic Congress, NDC, and the Beyin no say, Chese, NPP no, led by Bryan Acheampong, Omodwin say, NDC is wrong, Diane, Omoboa. Now, to us, we say they will march NPP boot for boot and they would even beg them to hand over power should the NDC win the 2024 election. Now, so Eka say they are presenting a new Mahama who is hard and will battle them boot for boot in the 2024 general election. Moment Honorable Joseph Yamin responds to Bryan Acheampong's speech near Kaimuse Vimba so and away.
But I'm not doing this live video because I want to talk about Easter. I'm doing it because of a statement a dishonorable member of parliament, Bryan Acheampong, Abeki. And sometimes when we hear certain statements, then we can't sleep. I'm not in the country and may out of social media for some time, only for me to come and find out my video, and it's like I don't know what is happening in the minds of the NPP. And it's not the first time. So we are sending a signal. If they think that the NDC is afraid of them, they should rethink. And sebi. And some who say no, ebi will be a no be a bit in account. When people like this talk, you wonder how they got to parliament in the first place. Because democracy is about changing of government, the people deciding. So when bold statements like we will not hand over power to the next government, then you want to understand the thinking of people who say they are members of parliament or they are government or whatever. This is absurdity. This is madness. And look, there is madness in every home. This country will need to be saved, and it will be saved with equal measure. It may person is sending this signal. Look, we as NDC, me as a national organizer, will not be leading the NDC into the next election only for Bryan Acheampong and the NPP to just make useless statements like he has made. And this is not the first time. The first person who made that statement, unfortunately, is coming from the President of the Republic. And I wonder why we didn't hear people with conscience speak against the President's statement. You see, that is the hypocrisy you find in this country. That you have men of God, you have civil society, you have whatever, that will not see wisdom in criticizing the president when he makes statements be like that. And you see, the military training that we have is talking about leadership by example. So when the leader is making such statements, unfounded, uncultured statements, then Korano will do same, because it's the leader that is telling them what to do. And now the Danko Akufo, the first person to say he will hand over to an NPP government. I mean, that the president understand the words he was using and free her. Then Lord Kome comes to repeat such nonsense. So they will not hand over power. Today it is Bryan Acheampong. You see, sometimes I see credit to certain people. Bryan Acheampong in the US Army was a cook on one word, but we call him a security expert, a friend who is a security one. The mere fact that you've been in the military doesn't mean that you have security knowledge. If it is about Bryan Acheampong, military pain, let me tell you that, look, no one is afraid of Bryan Acheampong. He could have had his way and Rabbi, but not today. Not when some of us are in charge. Not when the Syrian Ketia is in charge. Not when Fifi Kote is in charge. Not when Yamin is in charge. Let me send this signal. So if that is what the NPP wants to see in 2024, we are prepared for them. I'm telling you the gospel truth. You see, the second independence of this country will have to be fought, won on the same grounds that we had in 1957. Some people will have to sacrifice their lives to save this country from the mess we are in now. And look, when we are talking about sacrifices, it's not about the opposition they sacrifice you. The incumbents can also sacrifice their lives. So don't think that no, just like that. We are going into this election with a boot for boot attitude from His Excellency, the President, who in his wise wisdom knowledge handed over power when the Ghanaian people said that they needed a change. When the Ghanaian people say they need a change in 2024, which they have said before, and they are going to make it physical in 2024, Bryan Acheampong, or whoever your name is, you are going to beg the NDC to want to come and hand over power to the market on the wall. Just pray that we will do our work anyhow for you people to go through. But as far as some of us are concerned, as far as the new leadership of the NDC is concerned, our focus is one, saving this country from the mess of this government and this party. So the Moses mentality is what is going into the election. Forget about what Jesus said. I've told my people, and I'm so happy that I was voted into office as a national organizer on this very, very principle and statement that the Moses law. You hate, I hate. You slap, I slap. You stop, I stop. Wait for 2024 to come. As at now, we are concentrating on getting John Mahama elected as the flag bearer of the NDC, because on the Ghana for they want to vote for. When we get him cleared and our parliamentary candidates, Bryan Acheampong and his people should wait and see. Let the election get closer. So if the Ghanaian people speak that they have given John Mahama the power, let Bryan Acheampong and his people say they will not hand over power. And let's see what happens in this country. Madness. And people will not talk. May a video where the next morning it's going to be all over. Yamin. But people will not talk about the statement from Bryan Acheampong, Lord Kome, and others. And these are people who have nothing as far as security is concerned. Look, I'm telling you, if it's about using force, intimidation, you don't have what it is. You can have the national security at your disposal, but hey, my friend, how many are they? The masses are stronger than the military anywhere in this world. Anywhere in this world. And I am happy that we have the masses behind us, because it's the masses that are suffering. Masses, no more bread. And we have them behind us. But we will give them leadership. We are going to give them leadership. We are going to be at the forefront to fight. I have said it with my little security briefing in the barracks as a barracks boy. The size of your army doesn't determine the success in your war. It's about how strategic and how sophisticated you are. Somebody can go into a war with just one weapon that can defeat the whole army, the whole battalion. Thinking. I got phone to Abama. Now we'll be to say Bryan Acheampong, see what Bryan Acheampong no see on hand overpower. Near what will happen in this country. But going into the election, if they think that he can do what he did in Ayawaso, he should try it. Because we are going to prepare to face them on any battleground. Because an army that wins a battle is an army that is prepared, that knows his opponent and knows himself. If you think that yet, because we are going into the election, I told my people that the next election ahead of us is a war, it's a battleground. If Bryan Acheampong doesn't know, I have told them already, and they have it in their minds and they are prepared. Look, when I read comments like this, these comments do not in any way find me, because I'm not even ready to respond to useless comments on my post. What I want to do is to respond to Bryan Acheampong and Nkrofo. So look, this country is going to be very interesting. 2024, 7th December, when Ghana for Gina line, Mama to Obama, John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, you will see if you have that power to say you hand over. You think they are afraid of you? Who is Bryan Acheampong? I mean, sometimes I want to understand. Say, I don't know, something like that. So I mean, sometimes when some of us who have been to maybe I know soldier in Virginia and will know his history about what he was in the army and whatever, the kind of us who are army no free money are there. We want to find out if indeed where nipa where what does he? What does he have? There are more civilians who are more knowledgeable in security than what Bryan Acheampong. So sometimes you don't understand. But you see, these statements are statements that should not be encouraged, because it cannot in any way intimidate us. The current NDC and the under Fifi Koti, under Joseph Yami, under Opariado, under Anabisu, under Sami Gemfi, you will not in any way have your way like you had it yesterday. In fact, you are going to see a different John Mahama after he is elected a flag bearer, because we will give him a different John Mahama into the next election. We will give him a John Mahama that the Ghanaian people want. And I agree with the people who are so harsh on our MPs, who passed somebody like Bryan Acheampong as a minister. You want to find out, to understand the thinking that went into this. And then look, this is what this man is. If he said when he was negotiating with you to pass him, he was going to tell you that he will not hand over power to you when you win the election. Now look at yourself. Shame on the NDC MPs who voted for this man to be a minister. Shame, shame. It pains me. Now let's send this signal to them. I am here to respond, even though mature on my Facebook, mature, all right. But I think that I still need to do this. And let them, you see, they will beg to hand over power in 2024 when Ghana decides that John Mahama should be their president. Cheap talks like this only bring tension in this country. It doesn't. You are not winning election 2024 because you have done well, because you have managed the economy well, because you have created jobs, because you have developed the country's infrastructure base, but because you think that you have what it takes to intimidate, to rake, to beat, to do what? It's a lie. I'm telling you, it's a lie. And we are ready for that. Look, at Medibesia, we wait for the unfolding events. May God bless us all. Thank you and have a good Easter.
Vimbaz TV.